Why don't more women know about vaginal steaming? I don't know. We should all know about it. The fact that it's a practice that's done everywhere in the whole entire world, that seems like it has gone back since the beginning of womankind, means that we should use our Western science to investigate what's going on here. Steaming is amazing because it gives women a tool to be able to take care of ourselves in our own home. We don't really have a way to take care of ourselves. If there is an odor that's off, if the pH balance is off, if there's a period that is not getting all the way clean, if there are cramps, clots, fibroids, endometriosis, postpartum contractions, hot flashes, infertility concerns, women have nothing except for going to a doctor. There's not really any helpful method at the doctor to be able to naturally regulate your cycle. It gives women a very powerful tool. Well, we know that heat improves circulation. And what we know about when circulation is low is that it creates stagnation. And stagnation is what results in cramps. Just being able to increase circulation through the heat that is introduced and targets that area particularly has a lot of benefits. Steam cleans everything. We know that steam cleans everything, okay? Steam is used to clean stuff that can't be cleaned otherwise. Why is steam so good? Because it penetrates the cells. Estheticians use it, and they have more results using steam to clean the face than anything else. We're able to clean the vagina, the cervix, and the uterus, the fallopian tubes, and the ovaries without even touching these things.
When I began working with Kelly, the first step was taking a survey. And that survey alone taught me more about my period than I had ever been made to think about. After taking the survey, I think she may have said to me, "I think you've had the worst results I've ever seen." And we both laughed. And in a way, it was relieving to hear someone tell me that this is not okay what you're experiencing. I steamed for 3 days after my period. That was what was prescribed for me. And I did that for 3 cycles. And after 3 cycles, my 14-day periods had gone back down to 6 days. That was a gift. I felt everything improve when my period would come. I felt less cramps. I did not get headaches at the beginning or at the end. I just felt a renewed sense of energy. I also slept better, and I felt a general huge sense of health improvement.
In the beginning, when I'm explaining yoni steaming, women are kind of side-eyeing me like, I have no idea what this is. But there's this spark and peak of interest. They want more, but they don't know how to ask for more. And that's normally what self-care is about. You know you need it, but you don't know how to ask for it because you've never had it. I just gently guide them in here. I show them the yoni steam chair, and I give them an option. You can do it today, you can do it tomorrow, but I recommend that you do it today. This is a safe space to let go. Let's go ahead and do it. And so after the yoni steam, and when I come in, and they have this look of just, where have you been all my life?
Every woman should have a steaming box or a place in their home where all the women of the household go and do their vaginal steams, you know? It really is that necessary. It heats, it warms up, it also affects the central nervous system via the psoas, and it can get people out of fight or flight response. And it can just really drop us down into that state of relaxation that's necessary for healing.
My husband is a physician, and he's a family doctor. And he was so excited that I found something that was a natural approach, because this area of women's health is so widely treated with medication, or even if you get scans or things like that, it's usually pushing the pill.
Women do it all over the entire world. It's in Asia, Europe. You have it all over the continent of Africa, in the Caribbean. You have it in Central America, South America, in North America. The Hopis used to do it. The Navajos do it.
What is done repeatedly is this dumbing down of what is considered primitive. It is primitive, so therefore it is unintelligent. It lacks intellect. And I feel like that is one of the biggest reasons why Western medical doctors refuse to acknowledge vaginal steaming as a viable treatment plan for the many, 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 many issues of reproductive dysfunction.
We've given our self-care away for others to take care of. We've given our value away. We've given our courage away. We've given our rights away. When you position yourself in a space of, I'm going to let somebody else handle everything else for me, you're only going to get what they want you to know. You're only going to go so far with your healing.
Gynecologists have always been males until about the mid-90s, and some women started to enter the field, and now women are actually very prevalent in the field. They still learned the practice, they still learn the medical science from men. The whole field was developed by men.
What is gynecology based on? You know, is it based on the premise that the uterus is the most important, one of the most important organs in all of humanity? Because it's the organ that carries the next generation, the next future? Or is it based on, we've cut open a lot of women and we know where things go and we know more than you do?
Most women who come in here, they have no clue about their bodies. I'll ask about their menstrual cycle and they'll go, I'm not really sure. Well, why are you not sure? Well, I haven't really been taught to appreciate my menstrual cycle. Well, why not? It's yours. Who are you listening to? And most likely it's another woman who doesn't appreciate her body because another man may have made a comment to her, and it's passed down through generations.
I think that it is a shame, for women that would have used this practice that now aren't going to use it because their male doctor told them they couldn't.
What I don't do is argue or try to prove my point. I know it works. My clients are happy. They're getting pregnant. The fibroids are shrinking.
Without a doubt, vaginal steaming takes women's cramps away. And there's literally no way that medicine treats cramps. They just take the period away. That's not treating the cramps. That's not resolving the issue. And if you think that all of the fertility issues that women are having are not related to taking the periods away, you are very mistaken. We as women are learning. We're learning how to take care of ourselves in a time where this practice, at least in the Western world, has probably been forgotten for 200 years.
When I share with my friends about what I've done to improve my own menstrual health, they're immediately intrigued. They want to know, wait, how do you do it? How do you sit on the chair? And how long do you do it? And what is it? Like, are you putting something up there? Or are you, what are you doing? And it immediately opens up a conversation.
I get the question a lot, does it hurt? It does not hurt. If it hurts, if there's ever any too much heat, then it's not set up properly. It's really important to start slowly and to start with a nice mild steam. Don't use a burner. Just have the steam. That way it's nice and cozy and you want more. The burner is tricky because it gives you the elongated steam, but you just don't want it to be too hot.
Pay attention to what comes up for you. What are you feeling? Do you feel the softness of your body opening up like a rose? Or do you feel like this heavy dump? Like, what is it that you're feeling that's transforming while the steam is moving through your body, however it's moving through? Whatever is breaking up, let it break up.
I even have friends who have already started their own treatment plans with Kelly. Every time I see them, they come to me and they say, thank you so much for recommending this because this is a great solution for me. And that's so great to hear that something was comfortable and gave relief.
Until you appreciate the fact that you are a woman and that you are sacred and that you have everything you need to take care of your body, not until then are people going to know about it or appreciate it.
What if you had never had a hot bath and then you had a hot bath for the first time in your life? It just renews something in you, and that's what it feels like when you do a vaginal steam.